to introduce you guys to John Kiernan, the owner of this beautiful Ford Lightning that you guys see here in the background. John, say hello to everybody.
Hello, everyone.
All right, so tell us a little bit about the car. Tell us a little bit about this beast, a little bit about this motor. Actually, you know what? Before we get into the motor, let's just start from the beginning. Okay. Let's tell us about yourself.
I'm John Kiernan from Bridgewater, New Jersey. I own the 2002 Ford Lightning pickup. The color is true blue. It's the only year they made that color, so we're going to hang on to it for a while. It's got a 5.4 liter iron block dual over head cam motor, Kenny Bell 2.6 supercharger, JLP intake, big bore intake. Motors built by Disomma Racing engines and custom tuned by Kevin McDonald at JPC Racing. It's got a Brian's Truck Shop transmission, 373 True Track rear. It's all pumped by Ignite 114 ethanol with ID 1700 injectors. Makes about 807 to the wheels and 830 foot-pounds of torque.
He's telling you guys the modest numbers. I'm just kidding. No, so there we go. There you guys have it. This thing's got a ton of work done to this. This is nowhere near what he got it at in its stock form. This thing is a legit race truck. It's a legit race truck. This thing has a roll cage. Did you even mention it had the roll cage, John?
There's a couple more goodies, yeah. Race roll cages by Joe Gambino of Precision Race Cars. Basically, it is street driven as well. Not as much as we used to, but got aerospace front and rear brakes. A couple other goodies.
All right, tell us about the meat on these bad boys. The rubber.
We got some Nitto tires, centerline rims, matrix rims, Mickey Thompson ET street radials.
So anyone who does not know anything about Mickey Thompson tires, if you're into racing, you probably might want to give up, because this is the brand right here when it comes to that. You probably heard a lot about all the other bigger names like Hoosier and all these other tires, but these ones right here, these are a problem. So, right. So tell us a little about the inside of the truck. Is there anything in particular outside of the roll cage?
It's got a six-point roll cage, all your standard gauges, transmission, boost, air, fuel pressure. Basically, it's tuned by SCT programmer, and nothing really custom about the inside. Stock seats, line lock for drag racing. Other than that, it's pretty much standard inside.
All right. Well, there you guys have it. These are the specs on the Ford Lightning. If you see this thing at a traffic light, please make sure you pay homage. And if you decide you want to race this thing, just please make sure your car is in the category of a race car or race truck, because this thing is going to embarrass you. And thank you for sharing that information with us, John. We're going to dig a little deeper into this bad boy. We're going to take a look at what this thing does on the street. And I mean, John might even, you going to spin the tires for us a little bit?
Yeah, probably.
All right. Well, there you guys have it. We're going to look at some footage of some burnt rubber, and we'll see if we can stay out of trouble. Look at this thing. Does this thing look like it's not going to get you in any kind of trouble? I mean, how many tickets we get?
0.
So 0 tickets.
Abide by the speed limit.
All right, see, there you guys go. See, responsible car owner right here. See, with great power comes great responsibility. And this guy's a responsible guy, so you don't got to worry about it.
And a PBA car.
Ever seen you know, ever got to worry about seeing this thing pulled over on the side of the highway. All right, John, tell us what we're looking at right here.
This is a custom fuel cell made by Joe Gambino, who actually did the roll cage on it. It's got a Dash 10 feed and Dash 8 return line. It's powered by a giant Weldon pump, which you'll hear when I start it. And that's about it. Relocated battery in the back. 10-gallon fuel cell.
So this is what was hiding under this cover. So again, if you would have pulled up the light to this thing, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't have any idea the amount of trouble you'd be in. Hey. All right, so something else that we need to point out is this truck actually holds some records. Can you point out what records this truck currently holds right now, John?
Currently has the 2.6 Kenny Bell fastest ET record, 971 at 140 miles an hour. And it was just taken last year in October.
There you guys have it, man. This thing is, I mean, that's not the end, is it? Are we going for any more records?
Try to get it into the 960s this year, but we'll see what happens.
Okay. I'll make sure that we keep you guys updated with what this truck does this year at the track. So if it does hit that 9.6 that he's hoping to hit, you guys are going to know about it. So just make sure, if you haven't already, you make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification bell, because you're not going to get any updates unless you do so. All right. All right. What are 3 things that you absolutely hate, or 3 things that you would improve on with the car?
Definitely want to be lighter.
So we want the vehicle to be lighter for obvious reasons. The lighter this beast is, the faster we're going down that track, aka runway.
I can't think of 2 other things I hate about this truck.
Just so you guys know, he's having a hard time choosing things he hates about the truck. I knew we were going to run into this issue. I mean, when you're looking at, literally everything in the truck has been touched. And he even had trouble deciding what he liked, because so many people were responsible for the build of this truck. I just want to point out, the 3 things that he likes, if he didn't happen to name anything that you touched, trust me, he had a hard time. He loves everything on the truck.
I got one more I don't like. High intake temperatures.
High intake temperatures. There you go. So he don't like that. So obviously with this big beast here, you're going to deal with a lot of heat issues. So keeping this thing cooled with this thing here, a little intercooler, is the key to life for him. So there you have it. All right, John. Well, thank you for sharing the 3 things you liked and the 3 things you hated. I know it was really tough to find the things you hated. I mean, I'm looking at the truck too. I can't see not one thing I hate. So thank you for that. I don't know how people do those things. The things that, I guess you got to take yourself away from being a fan of your own car, or your own view.
You do.
So, all right. So there's obviously a lot of people who are responsible for working on this truck. I know you want to thank those guys. So who are the key players that are responsible for this beast right here?
A few people I like to thank over the years that made this truck great. Anthony Disomma for making a great engine. JPC Racing, Kevin McDonald for tuning it. And last but not least, Sean Lacko, good friend of mine from MADBRIDGE Motorsports, who spent many hours on this truck over the last 8 years putting it together and putting all some good go fast parts in it. So just want to thank those guys. Johnny Lightning Performance for his Kenny Bell work and his big bore intake. They're all very inspirational in getting this truck to do what it did.
To give you guys a closer look at just the sheer power on this truck. I mean, look at the rubber. Look at the rubber. Man, that thing, it moves. We got 11s all the way down this bad boy. Yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys a closer look at the power this thing puts down. Smells spectacular.
Put your fingers on your mouth.
Yeah, right? Let's give it a nice good looking. Some barbecue sauce.
pictures.
So where do you go to get this stuff?
You know the guy Joe does the Porsches?
Yeah.
In what's his last name?
On Greenbrook? In Greenbrook?
South, next to the Disomma shop, South Plainfield.
Yeah.
Santos. Joe
Santos. All right.
He gets it.
Okay.
Gets in 55s. I gotta get a 55 for race season, but
It's got a 10-gallon fuel cell. This thing looks like it's welded to perfection.
yeah, Joe Gambino. I'm about to puncture a hole in there, but it doesn't make any sparks.
Yeah. No, I hear you on that, man. You don't realize how big it is until you have to pour it out.
No, it doesn't look like 10. It's on 5.
Beautiful.
So here we are on the inside of this beast. There you guys have it, no radio. You don't need it in this truck. All you need to do is listen to the sweet sounds of that supercharged Gambino V8. Engine's probably overpowering everything I'm saying, but here we go. Every time you literally take it down the street, my man's just, the thing's chugging gasoline. So it's not your normal everyday Ford F-150 truck. All right, guys, thank you for joining us to see John in his badass 150. You know that Lightning is a true 9-second car. That's what people aspire to have in life, and to drive that fast. Goals, race car goals. Yeah, we want to thank him. Please follow our boy John. We'll put all social media links in the description down below. And please be sure to follow all the sponsors that were involved in the creation of this beast. They'll also be in the description below as well. And let us know what you guys think. We're thinking about doing a lot more of these episodes where we're featuring a lot of our friends' cars. You know, a lot of our friends have some badass cars. So we're basically trying to, you know, change direction, show everything, you know, give you guys a little bit of everything. We'll give you something where we're driving, we're at the track. We'll give you something where our friends are at the track, and just a lot of different variety that has to do with cars from all levels. And we want you guys to come along for that ride. Yep. Thank you guys for tuning in. We want to thank y'all for tuning in. Hit that like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode. Peace.